Right. I think I am live. So, this is going to be my first stream with my new settings. I heard I got some feedback that certain things were not very clear on my stream, and I made some effort to try to make that better. So, I added a different OBS, and yeah, see how that goes. So far things look pretty good though. So hopefully I sound good, and hopefully the music doesn't record, and we should be fine. So we're gonna play another round of Furious Jund. The main difference in this version is I am not running Punishing Fire, and instead I'm running a combination of Once Upon a Time, and I am also running, what's it called? More Molochs. So the game plan here is Once Upon a Time is a very good tempo card. And it kind of ensures that you hit your one drops, or rather, that you hit the cards that you want to hit, including one drops. I am at technically I'm at 18, even though it says 19. It's 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Bolt, which is 8, 3 Once Upon a Time, which is 11, and then 3 Fable, which is 14, and then 4 Green Sun Zenith. It is counting Grist as other, and both Grist and Clothis are cards that once can hit. Hey yo, Strifo, good to see you. Um, Not in this version. In some of the Maverick builds, the idea of like discarding something with Fable and getting it back seems like really cool. Um, and Renegade Rallier was like another card that I've seen people run. Um, this deck, the more that I'm running it, the more it feels really like beat 'em up. Fable and Fury. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a shot. Um, I could definitely see the synergy with pitching Fury and um getting Fury back for some nutso plays. Um, that's interesting. I could vote this questing beast off the island, and not feel that bad about it. Um, that's what I should try, huh? Let's see if I own one. I do not. So I'm sure they're not very expensive. Maybe I'll try that. It's a cool idea, Strifa. Um, let's see. But I can't imagine, like, when Birthing Pod was around, maybe that card was like a couple dollar reduce. Um, Probably not too many right now. Also a flashy card, which I like. I like playing different things. Uh, this one looks pretty weird, huh? I think I'm just gonna go with like, is this one though? Like the original Eternal, at least the earliest I recognize. We want $1 for that one. Let's see if I can get a cheap one. gonna go this one. We want 36 cents for that one. Wait. Am I wrong? It looks like they want 6 cents for the other one. Am I crazy? Hey, good to see you, Finn. Yeah, they want 6 cents. I just don't have 6 cents. All right, yeah, I'll take the one I like then. Oh. Yeah. Good seeing you. Hopefully these new settings look and sound pretty good. Any feedback on that would be appreciated. I got kind of aggressive with my changes on my filters, and I switched OBS. So hopefully everything is good. I got enough complaints about blurry streams from people who mean well. I wouldn't call them complaints. I want to say constructive criticism. Nice and clean on my end. Thank you, Finn. So yeah, I won't do too much of a deck tech because I think I've kind of played this a number of times. But the new tech is Eternal Witness over the Questing Beast. I like that it's lower to the ground. I don't like that it's a little bit like not as good of a quick plan, but like, I who doesn't want to play Eternal Witness? I'm only running 14 red cards, which does make me a little bit nervous about this list. But besides that, I feel pretty good. Right. Some music go. Always think of my old friend when I hear this band. He's a big Modest Mouse fan. Ziggy Stardust. Oh shit. Good player. Used to stream frequently. Doesn't stream anymore. But maybe other things are going on in his life. Oh wow. Okay. Good for him. I think I'm dumb enough to keep this. Ziggy is a known combo player, so I'm a little bit nervous about keeping this, but he also has played a good amount of control. If I had to guess, that's going to be Beans. I think I'm going to lead on the Bayou. The black is much more important with the Master draw. Can't really be Elves. Like, Elves wouldn't keep a hand that was turn 1 Forest. Yes. Alurin would be like another option here. Pretty cool. It's a cool play. Um, think I go with this. Missing that land drop is a bit of a bummer. Oh, okay. Thank you. Made a little adjustment. Um, you know, that's better. I should bring it down a little bit more, actually. Like, yeah, any feedback you have on the settings, please don't be shy. I think I had down a lot of things down pretty well. The other stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In fact, while this brainstorm is happening, I'm gonna check the VOD to make sure music is not recording. Really bad for my YouTube channel. While that's going. Yeah, we're good. Anybody looking to stream, that's like an important thing to know if you want to have music. Force of Will, Pitched Force, Ancient Tomb. So I think it's gonna be Show and Bro. I think I will be coy with the Bowmaster. But I am expecting a show and tell blowout here. Yeah, we'll flash that in. I think we flash this in, even though we're not going to get the draw, just for the beats here. Also for the, like, we're pretty desperate here. Best draw here, I think, is a land or a Thoughtseize. Land would enable me to get, not too good. A good amount of ignorance here. I think I'm just gonna play this and get a big attack, hold up bolt. I was gonna get a Outland Liberator, but not gonna happen. And I think I'm gonna go for it. Just bolt face here. So it's the same damage here, and I get to hold this up. Not that I would have got it, but the Eternal Witness would have been worth considering. But my read is this is Eureka or something like that. Cool. Um, Probably Eureka, I think. The Omniscient. Think take out the bolts. This. The Collector Oof isn't too good. Like my read is show and tell. I don't want Fury then. Cindervines is like pretty good. I don't mind endurance because it lets you like hold up your pyroblasts and then do something at the end of turn. But I also am a little bit worried about like an Uro. But often, and this is true for Maverick, this might not be true for this deck. You're often able to beat the plan B, but not the plan A. Moloch actually might have been the cut over the endurances. Like maybe we'll. That's probably the case actually. This is a keep. So we want a land. Cool. Take that. Play that. I'm going to take the risk here and ramp. Could just get crushed by like a Blood Moon or something. But I as tempting as it is to go to the draw go part of the game, they're a blue deck. They're better at draw go. I'm not a bad draw goer myself, somewhat of a scientist. I'm gonna play the Cindervines and hold up a Pyroblast and leave the Catacomb. And if I draw a Thoughtseize, that's like one of the only ways my arithmetic changes here. I don't think I would fight over it. Would I pyro a Brainstorm here? I don't think so. My read is this is show and tell. And the amount of times that I've lost games from pyroing cantrips, pretty high. Problem is, I have not pyroed cantrips and then lost the sneak back. But if they care enough about this, should I fight over it? See what they pitch if they pitch. They do not. Okay. So I have the Surveil land the black-red one, and I would opt to do that if I don't have to use the Pyroblast. That gets them a shuffle. Diggy's gonna often sequence pretty well. Good player. It is if he hasn't had too many drinks, and he's gonna sequence really well. The Vista. So showed me Island gets Vista. Get the theater. Kind of want that, but yeah, let's take it. There's this weird feeling of not getting value when you use the Surveil land, even though I know that's not the case. Feeling pretty insulated here if they are in fact show and tell. But if they're like Allurin, you know, Allurin and Ancient Tomb, I don't think is common. Eureka would be pretty bad, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud. And that could be a Eureka. Yep. I don't know why they need this much mana, but I'm pretty terrified. I don't know what this is, but I have to counter that, right? Look at the top 3 cards of your library. I'm going to read it, but there's no doubt in my mind that any 5 mana spell they have is going to eat a Pyroblast. May exile any and put the. May exile a non-land card from among them. If you do, it becomes plotted. Yeah, we don't want that. All right. So they're going to look at the top 3, and one of them is plotted, and then the rest go into their hand. I don't know if I get to see what the plotted card is. I don't believe they know the top. I think I could target the Arc Army. Might be a little bit of a misplay there. Life total is pretty low, though. Omniscience. Okay. Well, that's bad. The problem is they're not casting that with show and tell. So right. I could survive an Emrakul? I think. Really close game. I think I'm gonna lose though. Two, three, four, five, six. Gotta just hope there's no forcible here. Can I draw a land? Okay, I might win. Target creature with flying. Yep. Oh, you're right. That was lethal. Whoops. Oh shit, you're right. Uh that was three, wasn't it? Gotta hope there's not another Emrakul or something. Oh boy. I still got there. But yeah. That was that was tough. Very lucky top deck. If I didn't top deck a land, I could have been in big trouble. All right, gotta slow down. I think gotta take control and let the rhythm move. Yeah, pretty lucky. Good player. Only other thing I could have been playing around there, I think, would have been like a Brazen Borrower. That'd be the only advantage. And if I played around Brazen Borrower in attempts to play around Brazen Borrower, thinking of all the possible lines, then I would have felt good about it. But like not thinking of that as an out and just going like, make choice, that doesn't feel great. Um, so if this is elves, this hand is like pretty good. Um, I probably would lead on commercial district and try to bait the like the big fury. Yeah. So I think that's the game plan here, unless I draw another removal spell. Oh, Dryad Arbor, perfect. Bummer. That on top, actually. I may pitch that instead. Right. Now I have to make a choice of what's better, Bolt or Moloch. This is most fortuitous. Bolt or Moloch? Probably Moloch, I think. So yeah. You good? Yeah. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, sorry, Quest. That was pretty nuts. Yeah. The old 4 for 2. I don't totally. I mean, my position's still very good, but I don't feel like completely safe here. You know, like they still have some very good lines. In fact, one of the worst ones to see would be called um Fiend Artisan, because I think it would be out of Fury range. It is. I think I just have to let them have that. I don't think it's worth the whole farm for that, but we'll see. Hopefully they just turn it sideways. Elvis Reclaimer. I think I'm gonna create the blocker. 5 is a lot. Let's get the theater. The theater. We're gonna put that in the yard. Not very happy about that. Oops. I'm gonna hit the reclaimer here, and then next turn, Moloch will be able to kill the Feed Artisan. And again, now Feed Artisan is a 6, so I don't know. I don't know if that's a trade I want to make, but it may have to be. Say I could get like an ooze or something going. Kind of flooding here. The cool thing is my Fury is able to trade with that if they want to. Best in draw, or best in draw. Best draw might be Endurance here or Scabadagoose. Hey, Rizza. Do you have tails? Ones that you would like to at least talk about? If not, cool. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Hey, Thindri, good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moloch attack for 7 is probably the line here, huh? Because they're just gonna get a Dryad Ab. So yeah, I thought about it. I want you to continue to be alive for what it's worth. Crazy person from Australia, polite in chat. I want you to like continue to maintain homeostasis. At least, you know, continues to sustain. They go to 8. They are dead next turn if they don't have Thing. I think they might have Thing. There's Thing. Gonna be a pretty good trade for me. Oh, wow. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I have a friend who I grew up with in Philly who has to take certain medications, and whenever he titrates from those medications, it's like rolling the dice. I'm not saying that's what's going on with you, but like he know that could be an issue. He's had some pretty bad mental health problems. Got in trouble with La Policia. Um, when I'm really looking at this, I don't think I want the Clothis. I think probably endurance is better. Pick your poison probably doesn't do anything. That's tough. I think maybe just a second endurance. Also need to keep a mental note that Eternal Witness is in my deck. Not that it would have came up that game, but it's like whenever you play a new silver bullet card, you have to keep that on top of the brain. This is a keep. Yo, Batasai, good to see ya. How you living? Yo, Diego. Hope you're doing well. I didn't know that. Alive, kinda. Starting to sound like my talking to my grandfather this stream here. Every time I would talk to him, he'd be like, "Well, you know, I'm on the right side of the ground." So go for this. And that is a whiff if I've ever seen one. So I guess we go Taiga? Yeah. He always had a good expression. Always had one of those, like, some of them were, like, not very nice things to say. Like, I remember we had this neighbor, and she was, like, older, and, you know, older people don't always, maintain their looks very well, but he said she didn't look good when times were good, if you know what I mean. I thought that was like a funny way of like saying like it isn't her getting older, she just never looked good. Yeah, he had a million and a million of those lines. Yeah, I miss that old man. Not the droid I was looking for, huh? I think I'll get Wasteland in play. I did not. What? Um, just wondering if I play. Hey, thank you for the sub, Velamortix, Velox Mortis. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's not. I don't love this. I think I'm desperate enough though. Being on the draw here is pretty rough, and not having a Fury is kind of rough. Yeah, thank you. It it helps. They're trying to get the YouTube going. YouTube's one of those ones that you can't really monetize YouTube until you have 1,000 subscribers. That means they have an endurance, huh? Problem is, if they have an endurance, my endurance doesn't block their endurance. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the grist here, and I'll have a blocker for a 4/5. Now, if they also have like snuff out, then edge. But what are we gonna do? But yeah, that screams endurance to me. I like this song. Hmm. So snuff out into kill grist is the worst sitch. Don't know what to do here. I'm like pretty nervous. Hey, that's a good draw. Okay. So yeah, they are the more skilled player with the fancy endurance. I second. If they had this is the plan, I think. My read is if they had Bowmaster, they would have used it. If they had removal, they would have used it. But to kill the noble. Yeah, if they had Bowmaster, they would have shot the grist thing. So I think that this is a calculated risk. This first, just in case something super weird happens. But I think we're gonna be fine. Um. So yeah, I'm kind of confused by their gameplay, but yeah, that bummer. Yeah. I think they made a misplay, and they could have killed the Grist last turn. But what do I know? No, I didn't see the Cowboy Bebop ones. Was it Spike, or was it Bay or Ein? Target themselves. Gonna be like 3 or 4 tokens, huh? 5. Yeah, that's really tough. Oh, you know what? I really just threw, huh? I could have pitched the endurance. It's a bummer. Yeah, endurance would have saved us. Yep. I think now I'm gonna get killed by problem is natural order probably killed me anyway. But yeah, I think now we're actually factually dead. Either a natural order or a cradle into a zenith. Natural order. Yep. Oh, an Atraxa. So it's not over yet. I think you're probably right. It would be cool if they used the snuff out. Yeah. Hopefully they just go face. They can kill both of my planeswalkers, I think. No, they're one shy on that. My out is really funny. Okay. Three. Maybe they boarded it out. Yeah. Yo, it's looking that way, huh? Yeah. I mean, the silliest out here is like I just draw 2 bolts. That's not likely. Another boo could theoretically do it. Maybe not, though. I think killing the Atraxa is necessary. So, two at boo. 3, 4. So I have to block. They let Gris live. He's a fly. So that's why I couldn't do anything different. So we discard the 2 endurances here. Okay. Green Sun for 0. Sack Dryad Arbor. Thinking. So I'm gonna have to downtick here. I think it's worth it. Yeah. But we might not even be technically dead after that. We probably are. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Like, do they really need more mana? You know? I know it's frustrating, but close games. I made mistakes. They made mistakes, you know? Maybe they had the ability to like hardcast another Atraxa or something. Crazy. Really close, huh? So pretty yeah. I thought I was dead. Played the outs. That's what I'll tell myself. Not lucky. I played the outs. Oh, realizing whole time I want to change the position of the match thing. Like it down here. That little nook. Right. Playing the outs. That's what they call it. That's what I tell myself, at least. Um, yeah, felt pretty good. Direct damage in the form of bolts has been really nice in this deck. It's much faster than the Maverick deck that I normally play. Um, so I think that's pretty relevant. Like Maverick with bolt is like kind of cool, but like this is like way lower to the ground. I think I'm gonna keep it, but it is kind of bad. If it's like Delver or something, like a Wasteland deck, you know, this could be decent. All right, that's that's enough out of you, huh? Good to see you. Um, Now I'm like kind of afraid when they get the basic swamp here, so I may not fetch here. Just too many times I've been hit by opposition agent in my life. So I'm gonna resist the urge to do that. Unless they tap out here. But now that it's those two lands, I'm not gonna play around Dark Ritual Opposition Agent. And we're gonna go with the commercial district. We'll put that into the YAD. Not bad. Fable should help me later. Weird, you see two like basic lands, and it's like more terrifying than dual lands at times. Oh, Jackson? Okay. That means a second Bowmaster. So, yeah, I think I'm fine with that. So I think it's gonna be play Fable here. Fable. Wondering if I Gotta do it off the waist here. Yeah, I'll do it off the waist. We're gonna play Fable. And then what we'll do is we'll bolt in my draw step and see what they do about that. And if I draw a Bowmaster, I'll Bowmaster. Animate dead, huh? A Whale of the Forgotten. Uh, look at the top three. Put one in your hand, the rest in the yard. Okay. So they pitched a Daze. Now they're griefing, pitching Animate Dead. Probably the Clothis or the Zenith. If they take the Bolt, then it's going to mess up my Fable here. I don't think so. I think we're alive. I'd say I'm more nervous about the would be funny if I just scooped on the grief. Like, fuck this. Not showing you my hand. My guess is they're reading the Clothis though. They read target Clothis and didn't like it. And then now they're gonna reanimate their stupid thing. Okay. I'm guessing now they take the Zenith. Yeah. Okay. They probably should attack with the Orc Army. Yep. I am gonna bolt because the two cards in my hand are so bad. Gotta bolt the Bowmaster. See what I draw though. Bubkus. Yes. Guard, discard. Um. Yeah, I think we want to do this. Yeah. Create the treasure. And now I had to make a tough call. Do I waste? And I think the answer is yes, but I don't love this play. But I am kind of winning the game right now. They're going to hit me for 5. And I'm going to have Moloch. That flips. Cool. Let's attack first. Get thing. So play this. Fetch. We'll just get Badland here. Red, red, green, green thing. We'll keep one up for days. And we'll smash the grief here. They just force? Okay. They go all in. All right. Next turn's going to be interesting. I will not be casting that. I tell you what. Man. This. I think green mana is more important than black mana here, because there are more green creatures in this deck. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna upkeep, play the stupid Bowmasters. Okay. And the Traxa. All right. All right. Pretty cool. So, scam. Yeah. I doubted me. Oh, man. I mean, I knew I was going to win. You couldn't see the pure advantage that I had that game. I didn't think I was going to win that game, though. That was pretty wild. Scoop the grief, yeah. Grief OP. All right. What dumb card do I want to take out for another dumb card? If I were a dumb guy playing a dumb deck, what would I do? I don't think I need the bolts so much. I feel like I could beat their pivot plan most of the time. I just can't beat their like non-pivot plan. Words. Sometimes. Sometimes. I think it's more like the mulligan, and then sometimes there's like a few choices. Like, should I do thing or other thing? Okay. Um, I think the Eternal Witness is a little slow. Be Fable? Yeah, like the decks that are like, I'll say like Super Glass Cannon, I usually am a little bit too salty against in ways that I think are like not good. Oh boy. I don't think one endurance is gonna do it. I think this is better though. I'm not sure about Pyroblast in this matchup. It's like it's pretty good, but like would I rather have that or like Lothus or something? I remember one time I lost to like Blood Moon a bunch of times. And it was like a turn 0 Blood Moon. And somebody and I was like really salty about it. And this person had been like pretty cool. Like not like very vocal, but pretty cool. And they said, like, I play those decks. And ever since then I've like tried to keep in mind like some people like Magic for different reasons than me, like that's the deck they play, or um maybe there's more complexity than I give it credit for. Yeah, just yeah, they were cool too. I definitely get it. So they got a Undercity something or other. Yeah. So they're doing thing. I think it's gonna be Bowmaster. No? Boy. Kind of weird that they got the Undercity card and didn't get a. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I second that. And like also like it's a wide community. Like I'll bet you lands players look at the Maverick deck that I consistently play and they're like, why do I have to get paired against this stupid deck, you know? Like a lot of good lands players probably. Yeah. Oh yeah, that. That'll show me to say things. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hope you're doing well, Matt. I got to hang out with John the other day at a Magic card store, which was pretty cool. A Magic card store. Yugs, we're playing cards. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of thinking about wasting the waste here. You probably should have wasted the fetch, huh? Disneyland. I like it. Nintendo World. I didn't know there was a Nintendo World. I knew there was a Nintendo Dogs. Alright, I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm sorry, chat. My bad. I think I want that. Wii U. And that's probably not too bad of a trip for you, is it? Osaka, yeah. I've been to Tokyo. He's got an Archon of Cruelty. Um, they are going to. I think it's the Grief, huh? Yo, man, I understand. You don't mean any disrespect. Yo, I am so excited for you, and also, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, the guts that you have to travel like that and to move and to, like, go from the places that you've lived and to just, you know, it takes a lot of guts. I'll just put it that way. I've moved twice in my life to pretty unique places. I went to school in, like, kind of a area in Pennsylvania that was I do like that. it was like really rural, and as a city kid, it was a little unusual for me. By the way, ban is hitting mostly, hopefully only bots. I shouldn't say mostly. Don't worry, unless you're a damn robot. If you're a robot, you should be sweating lug nuts and drips of oil or something. Be right back. Wow, really going well. Oh, oh, okay. Didn't realize. Some dust in the baggie. So, going really well with this. Freaking out. Um, the what's it called? The Once Upon a Time is really the big difference. Yeah, that was key. I opted not to scoop to grief on site. And I think that was the correct play. There's always that like funny joke of you thought C's on turn one and your opponent scoops before you get to see what their deck was. Yeah. I guess of all the places you've been, do you have a favorite? Yeah. That went pretty well. The draw off Fable. It says creative technique, which I think I'm probably just like straight up dead in the water to that, huh? Am gonna keep this. So not a lot. I've spent a lot of money on Magic the Gathering in my life. Um, but I don't spend much on MTGO as an example. I don't. It says creative technique, and that might be my worst matchup. Um, so far that's your list. Pittsburgh over California. I did not expect you to say that, Ben. Yeah, but like you and I have had conversations about you not liking Pittsburgh pretty intently. So I thought that was like at least a come up. Um, yeah, I have like a really nice legacy deck. Um, some far and black borders. Some really cool foreign foil cards. Um, I'm only spend money on paper at this point. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. That makes more sense, Ben. So it looks like I dodged the creative technique thing. Um, but I'm pretty nervous here. Creative technique would not play grief. So chances are this is a scam deck. The fact that they took the Fury is pretty terrifying, though. So I don't think that's a good play by them. Yeah, it's kind of smart, you know, but um, I think we're forced to get this. But if I draw a Bolt or another Fury, even a land for the ball lock would be fine. Would exile both. That's really bad though. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Best draw is by far a tap to add. Oh. See you, turtle. So let's see. We do not hit. We're in big trouble now. If they have days, I'm pretty sad. Wow, yeah, that is having it all. I don't want to complain, but that's like kind of God hand territory, huh? But it's a 8 here. I get to buy 1 turn here if I draw a land. I do not. Keep fighting though. Thought seizing would be pretty silly here. If I draw a land, I'm have a shot. Few years up here. I do like that Paul McCartney song, but I'm gonna forget. What they searched for? Yeah, they did. So they drew a random. If I draw a land, I got a shot. If I draw a bolt, I have a shot. Oh boy. Alright, one more turn to draw thing. Rough. Okay. Bolt or land. Oh, that's the wrong land. Alright. That was it. Yeah. Right. A little unlucky. The collector oof. I don't like the bolt. I like this song. Play set of endurances. Feels pretty good here. And we have a once in hand, which makes me feel safe. Against this deck, I don't think I bother with Thoughtseize turn one, especially with um especially with the surgical at hand. I probably will ramp. Once Upon a Time is very likely gonna find me a land though. This is good, but we really can't. I would be pretty annoyed if they had like a grief line here, but I don't think I care that much. Get a pusher. Brainstorm, Entomb, and Brazen Borrower. Just take the Entomb. I could have tried to have gotten fancy with the surgical on the Brainstorm, but I don't think that's where I want to be in this matchup. Second scrub land. said no one ever. People have said that before. I'm just pulling your leg. Little ponder. All right. Yeah, I think Bowmasters is really, really good. It's hard. It's hard not to play that card. Is how I'll phrase it. Get a commercial district. We're gonna bid that. Yeah, I think Connor liked two, but it's been a million billion years since Connor played the deck, so just because Connor likes it doesn't mean it's good. Yeah, I said it. You want to fight about it? That'll do a little flip. A little flipperoo. Yeah, there it is. A little flip. Got a little scary wolf now. I'm not very confident right now. They did cast two spells. That's gonna do a little flip, unfortunately. I'll hit their yard because they also could have a Murktide. At this point, I'm holding lands in hand. It's fine. This pick your poison's not looking so great, but I don't think I would take it out. I think I'm losing this race at the moment. I think I'm a good top deck away from being right back in it, though. Such a bummer I didn't draw Bowmasters. They're playing all their lands out, which is a little surprising for me. Come to think of it, that may have been a mistake, but I don't think so. I think playing the land out could have been a mistake, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna miss everybody. Kind of like attack for 6 here. So playing around days here. Think that's a force of will? Yeah. Okay. I may have to turn on like follower only or something to get rid of those nerds. Close game. They have to block. Yeah. Really good top deck. All right. Maybe I could have surgical the force of will as a read there. Might have been though. Looks like they're keeping in the Reanimates and the Voidwalkers. I'm gonna snip here. Don't think this is gonna come up, but right. Cool. So I think I win target game now. Yeah. A little crab. So they have to block both that we attack with. It's a little bit tough. I think we just do that, actually. They'll block with the Orc Army, I think. And we're going to play our Fable here. Guess we fake the Pyroblast, I suppose. Just pick your poison's been not so hot. All right. Sorry, I put it. That was close. Really close. So this is what we know. One Murktide. Uh, two Voidwalkers. Yeah. So close that I'm winning so much. I don't know. Stupid. They're keeping in the Reanimates. And they're only keeping in 2 Entombs. I think the Fable. I'm not sure though. Maybe the. I really don't know what I'm doing. Making shit up here. That Once Upon a Time, I think is going to be very useful here. I probably want to hit an Endurance or a Scavenging Ooze. There's a lot of non-creature cards I want to draw. So this Once Upon a Time's good, but not amazing. We take the Endurance. Hmm. The basic I'm not so sure about, but I mean I think they're just gonna bowmaster here like a bunch of fart knockers. Yeah. I'm feeling very vulnerable. They have 3 in hand though. I just kind of need to not die to a wasteland. Um, that's a good point. Maybe Thoughtseize was better. I feel like I need to advance my board here. Didn't mean to hit 6 either. I think I would have let that happen, but yeah. So I know about one card. If they draw another Bowmaster, I cry. Best draws a land here, probably. Yeah. Fatal Push or something would suck. The Clothis is really my out here, I guess. I'm mostly afraid of another Bowmasters. They pitched to Reanimate. Okay. And they drew something. Okay, a troll. That's probably fine. Flip. Probably Scavenging Ooze here. I'm really hoping I could come back here. Grief. Fine. don't know which one they take. Feeling like I could come back from this, though. I think I'm going to eat the grist because I took out Eternal Witness. Pretty sure I did, at least. Yeah. I think I might be over the hump with this one. That is one step away from being a creature too, which may or may not be good. I think it actually would be good. Another one? Fine though. I would group block a grief if they offer. Clothis is very good here though. Don't like that. We'll hit a Ponder, I suppose. I still think I do nothing here except maybe this waste. Really, I'm not like 100% in the clear. A Murktide is like kind of scary. Let's hold off here. I'm gonna hit lands now. I want to keep the Clothis for some life drain here. Saw her today. Reception. House. I think we can hold still. And my girl likes house a lot. Wonder what feet footloose man means. Yeah, I'm feeling like I am. I'm gonna be able to attack with this stupid card soon too. And I actually don't mind doing it. Like, attack with a 3/3 here. Cool. Which animal you want me to? Oh, okay. You want to request a song? I see. Or do you want to make me an animal as well? So playing around Murktide. They entomb here. And then they daze it. Okay. And they don't pay for the days. And then they fetch. Is this a Murktide? I. You're right. I should have ate the stuff. I think I'm okay though. Hey. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to jail. Realizing my life total is very healthy. I should have ate this stuff in response, but I think we're gonna be okay. Don't think I'm too worried about this. They go to 2. GG's. Awesome. Oh yeah, you're doing the challenge. I was tuned in. You were listening to Nirvana. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Gio, dude. Okay. Got you with Matt's on some tainted love. Really close match. Good player too. Um their ability to see certain lines I think was that I didn't see was pretty cool. Yeah. Feeling really good about this so far. This Jund list is like pretty different too than the other one. The other one was like punishing fire. And it had booze in the main deck. Um this version is playing Once Upon a Time. Um it's hard to say. Um Hey, good to see you. The pairings have been pretty kind. Reanimate or scam reanimate ain't bad. Um, I think the way that I got paired, I still beat elves without punfire. So maybe punfire's overkill. I can't say for sure though. So this has gotta be a mull. Um, like if I knew 100% this deck folded to that, then I would possibly keep it. Boy, all to 5. I think it's this and this, actually. Pretty upset, but we shall see. Oh, looking like Storm or something. Hopefully I'm just dead no matter what. That way I don't feel bad about the mull. I don't have endurance. I only run one in the main deck, though, so... Um, there is not even a perfect 7 that would have saved me. Um... Wondering if I should scoop here, right? They get the echo. I think I ought to scoop. I'm trying to think, right? So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, bam, bam. Doesn't. Yes. Like, does scooping mean I don't play a Force of Will deck? I think I'm still gonna ramp. If I'm playing this game, I think I ramp. But I'm just trying to make sure I'm not deterministic dead. Because they can echo. But all right, I'm gonna try. Wanted to, yeah. It's an undefined amount more. Wondering if they just echo. It's a good play. So this is a good Storm player. I'll tell you that they understand their deck well. All right. Did they whiff? I think what's pretty annoying here too is I don't have the one endurance here, so they can't quite need more mana. Now they actually have the wind. Okay. Yeah, they have it. Tendrils, right? Yep. Yeah. Pretty rough. These, this. I did see Echo, so that, and this. You're not gonna need these cards. Not gonna need these. I want to think about things just a little bit longer, but I think that's good. Yeah. I can tell you, there are certainly, oh yeah, Cindervines. Oh my gosh. I thought that was another boo. Thank you, Matt. Definitely, there are big differences in Storm players. I think like once you achieve a certain threshold, like you're probably like really good. But like I think like top of the top to like really good, there still is pretty big difference, even though I hate on the deck a lot. I think I have to keep this. I don't love this hand. The threshold is 7 cards. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Correct. Um. Yeah. This hand is definitely far from very good, but it's a turn 3 and a turn 1 interaction. I don't think I'm gonna do much better than that. Um. Just take the wish. All right. Hopefully you don't draw tutor. Okay. Bowmaster. Um, I know that this is like the easiest choice in the world that I'm gonna play the Bowmasters. I know it, but like Parador. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Congrats. Is it a boy or a girl? I don't remember. Your little baby. A boy. Okay, awesome. Congrats. Pretty nervous about this game 3. The ability for them to like just win is pretty crazy. Like, they could probably still win through Bowmaster. Like they're thinking. Like how terrifying is that they're thinking? I never thought before in my entire life. Yeah, thinking's terrifying. All right, they're going for thing. Pretty whack. They have one in hand and probably beseech into win game. Yeah, they're gonna win. I'm really mad. Bummer. Oh, 4-1 though. Um yeah, so turn one Thoughtseize into turn two Bowmasters. Not enough. Oh wait. Ben requested an 11-minute song. That might be a minute. Um yeah, the Thoughtseize through a Thoughtseize and a Bowmaster, yeah. I think it is a bad matchup. I think even if I won that game 2, I think game 3 was going to be pretty rough. That version playing Relay and Wheel and like Burning Wish. I guess that's Cook's deck, I would think. Right? So pretty rough. Maybe that person has a little bit of a different perspective. Pretty happy with it though. 4-1. Um Eternal Witness did not come up. Remolox was not bad. I am liking the Fury tech. I don't think you need a bunch of main deck endurances for this metagame, to be honest. I think the Reanimate deck is kind of dwindling a little bit in numbers. If it's in your area, then I think like it still might be like 3 or 4 endurance time. It's wild. Some Adult Swim shit. I'm gonna pause this and get your song request on. um, but yeah, I don't know if I would. I think I would try this again. Oh, uh, I died to death to Storm. They killed me their turn 2. I kept a hand with Thoughtseize in the Green Sun Zenith for turn 3. Yeah. And they also killed me through a Bowmaster and a Thoughtseize that game. So pretty rough. They had the natural tendrils killed too. I didn't even have the chance to like go for a endurance or something like that. Like if they would have went for a beseech Gaineswell line. So they just had the straight tendrils kill. And my only out to that is pretty much just one Veil of Summer. So pretty rough. I think there was much else to report on that. Sometimes you get G. Yeah, 4-1. Not bad at all. Close to greatness again. It would have been cool to back-to-back trophy. I've done that maybe once or twice before. But yeah, I think there's something here. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from Jund for like a couple days. And maybe play the Saga deck again. Yeah, I think you're right. My head's gonna get big after that. Um, but yeah, I think there's something here. I think if some other good Magic players get their hands on this deck, I think there's a lot that can happen. Yeah, the Saga deck has this new card, Lava Spur Boots, that is pretty darn good. I'm not sure if it's gonna be better than Shadow Spear, but it's only 1 to equip, and it gives haste and 1+0. So the fact that it's 1 to equip does make it much more like reasonable. It's definitely, I want to say, I don't think haste is as good as lifelink trample, but 1 to equip is 1 to equip, you know? Also, ward 1 is not a non-factor. Ward can be pretty annoying for your opponents. Yeah, it's gotta be fucking Matt. I think that's a pretty easy raid. You know what's? I don't know how to raid on OBS. Hold on. Just type. Yeah, yeah, I know, but where's the type? You know what I mean? Like there was type. That's my title, right? And then that's my go live. But I don't know where. Okay. Docs. Chat. There it is. Awesome. All right. Cool. I see. Thank you very much. Hey, great seeing everybody. Ben, I'm gonna do the outro with the remainder of your song there. Somebody got murdered in the too many cooks thing. Now there's a superhero lady. Riza, hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Hope your ear or whatever. Balance, ear balance. Yeah. Ear balance. No more infinity. No more in. Yeah, great seeing everybody. Enjoy the challenge with Matt.